Hey, we're ready to try the second question. Given a bunch of graphs here, try to use Desmos to fit new quadratic curves to those same curves. So you're going to find an equation that matches these ones. So let's start with I'll start with the blue one here. It looks like it goes up to exactly this point right here. This vertex is right here. Looking at my scale very carefully, there's 2, there's 4. That makes this 3. And this is 2.5. So the vertex is at 2.5, and the height here is at 2. So I'm going to start with that equation for vertex form, x minus 2.5 squared, and then plus 2. Oh, hey, wait a second. This thing is upside down, right? This one has to be flipped over. So that's a minus sign in front. And now let's see, I see it's intersecting a couple of spots here. Let's look at my picture. I can see that it's intersecting at exactly 3, or sorry, not 3, 3/4 of 2, so 1.5, and at 3.5. Okay, so that means I'm going to need to put a scale factor here. I need to intersect sooner here, or like this needs to be steeper. So I'm going to try doubling it. Hey, sure enough, that worked out exactly. So that's pretty nice. Another way to get the same curve is to use factored form. Let's say we'll put a negative out in front. We don't know the 2 part yet, but I do know that I want x minus 3/2, and I also want x minus 7/2 would be the part that I want. And then again, you see I'm intersecting at the right roots, and now I just need to change my scale factor. Here I can see I'm only halfway there. I need to double my scale factor to get the thing that I want. And those are the same curve, 2 different ways to write them. Okay, so that's the blue one. It's a good start. Let's try the red one. This is upward facing, so I have a positive a value. That vertex is not a very nice vertex. It's sort of in between values, and that's not very good. I think it's time to use factored form to start with here. I have a root at 4, and I have a root at negative 1/2. There's 1, so there's negative 1/2. So let's start with that. Y equals positive this time. I'm going to go with x minus 4, x plus 1/2. There's that curve there. Now let's see how we're doing. I've got that point there. You can read it. It says negative 5 and a bit. Let's see here. Negative 5. Hey, negative 5 and a bit. That's looking pretty good. Is that in the right spot? It is. That's the curve. We got it. You can see the vertex is at 1.75 and negative 5 and change. All right, that was pretty easy. That one has a scale factor of just 1. If it was slightly different, you might need to adjust that. Okay, this last one over here, I can see the vertex is at negative 4, and it goes through 0 and negative 8. So maybe I'll start with factored form again. Y equals x, vertex form is what I want. X plus 4 to get my negative 4 vertex. We square that, and then we're going to subtract 4 to get it down there. I can see that my values here are not getting me to the right roots. I need to grow more slowly. So let's maybe cut it in half. Let's see here. No, we're still not over all the way to 0. Let's try a third. No. Quarter. Sweet. We got it right there that time. All right, another way to do this would have been to start with those roots and say, let's do x plus 8. There we go, x plus 8, and x plus 0, actually, just x. Ooh, that one's really, really steep. I need to slow it down. And once again, you're going to have to get to that quarter to see that that's the graph that you want. So that's how you can fit stuff to the graph. You can solve those algebraically, but we've got Desmos and it works really well. So that's how we're going to do it for now. All right, let me know if you have any questions.